All right, Knights of Apollo, what is up? How's it going, guys? And welcome back to another Rome 2 Siege battle. This is the continuation of the TWL Siege Tournament Season 8. Guys, it is a new week for Group C. As you can see, we're on a new settlement. This is a barbarian. Oh my gosh, words are hard today. Already, we're struggling. But yeah, this is a new settlement, so this is the start of the new week. That means every team has played a match, and some teams have played two, just by the nature of that there's 5 teams, so there's one team, one odd team out. Anyways, we got a pretty, we're going to have some very competitive matches here. It's basically whenever the Gorilla Boys aren't involved, this is going to be very competitive. And they're going to mean a bit more. That's no shame to Gorilla Boys. It's just they're really good and they have such a lead in terms of points in the tournament that I don't think anyone's going to catch them. So all the teams that are not the Gorilla Boys, when they play against each other, it's going to be pretty intense and it's going to mean a lot, right? Because both these teams here. So by the way, who's playing exactly? So on the attack, we have the Ursas, the Bears, and then on defense, we have the W.Whumsars. Both these teams fell victim to the Gorilla Boys, so they have 0 points. So it's gonna be pretty interesting to see who can take some points here. Ooh, nice shot with the artillery going after the general. I don't know what he was trying to do there with the general, but ooh, we might lose some units there. That was pretty interesting. Let's go ahead and look at the factions. And oh, by the way, before we do that, just want to say if you want to watch all the battles of the tournaments, they're all linked. All the YouTubers covering their respected groups are all linked down in the video description. And there's a Discord for the tournament that you can join, and you can check out the memes and follow your favorite teams more closely. So let's jump in here with this matchup. We'll start with the Ursas. The Ursas. I don't know. It's like Lord of the Rings sounding. Anyways, they are going with Nervii and the Armenians. So basically, they're going with a lot of points here. So Nervii is +2, and the Armenians are +1, and they get +3 for attacking. So they're gonna have a total of 6 points that they can win in one battle. Which, if they do win this battle, with all things considered, would put them in 2nd place. Because we're currently, the Crimson Chickens, my team is currently in 2nd place with 5 points. That's from 2 battles. So in one battle, they can skyrocket themselves to the top, which is very interesting. Now, the W.Whumsars, they're also going with a pretty high point team here. So we've got Pontus, which is 0. And then we have Cimmeria, which is +3. So they would get a total of 5 points if they win. On defense, that's pretty good. That's really good. So let's see how this plays out. Now, they are, of course, attacking from this side. Another interesting thing about this settlement is the potential of attacking on this front. Though you do have a smaller wall here, so it's more of a choke point. But you can put archers up on this hill, and you can fire down, which makes it interesting. But at the same time, the defenders can counter that with this hill. So it's no surprise that the attackers are attacking on this front. It's just more options. You've got more ground that you can take and everything like that. And they destroy the walls here. They create a breach, and Nervii is going to be the first one to charge in. Going in with some Celtic warriors, which is the lower end of infantry, but still pretty solid. Great for absorbing ammo and leading the way. Celtic warriors lead the way. We also have some siege towers coming this way as well, so should be interesting to see if he actually uses the siege towers or he's just putting them up there as a distraction, kind of like over here as well. I would like to see some siege towers being used here. I mean, you might as well try to take this arrow tower that they're kind of giving you. So just go out there and take it. So we have, wow, already we have our first clash of infantry. Young axes from Cimmeria are holding against the Celtic warriors. So the winged Whumsars going with a little bit of a, more of a, I wouldn't say it's a far back defense, but they are letting them take some ground here. So they're going to establish their three defensive points, which is going to be here, here, and looks like here now. They do move forward to get a little bit inside the circle of the capture of the tower area. So they're gonna set up their young axes here and try to hold this ground to prevent them from capping it, but they're still capping it. I think it's because they outnumber them, or they're just not close enough. Woo! Now they are kind of wasting ammo on the young axes. The young axes are actually a really bad infantry. They don't have much armor. I think they're worth 190 gold, so they're very cheap. Very cheap. So I wouldn't really use any peel on it. It's not a big deal by any means, but the Celtic Warriors should easily handle these young axes. And we got another unit of young axes coming around. I think they're going to try to use some projectiles here, but Nervii should just go. Nervii doesn't have that great of armor, so like don't sit back and just try to like let them throw stuff at you. Just get in the fight. Oh, they're burning it. Look at this. Oh, that's going to take a while though. They're going to try to burn this down. Oh, come on, prevent it. Prevent it. Charge in there. Yeah, there he goes. Do not let him burn down this tower. All right, and there's a fight going on here. No surprise that the young axes are breaking. They're just utter trash. And we have some axemen from the Armenians coming in as well. Artillery, ooh, artillery flying down, getting some hits in the back lines. We do have some archers over here, some Cimmerian heavy archers. Yeah, they're running around. Cimmerian noble infantry coming around to support. So that's the thing about the Cimmerians is like, or the Cimmerians, whatever. What makes them really interesting is that they're kind of like a hoplite faction. That's why they're worth 3 points, guys, because they're not that great. They don't have a lot of options in terms of good infantry, and they have to rely on these noble infantry to win. But if they can pull off a win here as the defenders, it's going to be looking pretty good. The balance of power is, I would say, slightly in favor of the attackers, but that's no surprise. It's usually the case. So nothing to be alarmed about there, but so far I think the attackers are doing a very good job. I think they're doing a good job of controlling the battlefield. It feels like the defenders are constantly having to keep up with the attackers. It's just how it feels. Now we got artillery going into the back lines, trying to kill some of these archers. The Cimmerian heavy archers are some of the best archers in the game, so that's one good thing that they have. So they definitely got to win their skirmish battle here. If they can't win skirmishly, they're kind of screwed because that's their major advantage. So we'll see if he can like open fire on these guys, but it doesn't look like it's going too well, honestly. Very nice job. Got a big fight going on over here. It looks like he did use the siege tower, which they're using right now. It's a little smoky. It's at 58% fire damage, so they should be good for a while. But they are sending in some axemen to support, and they are breaking through, guys, and they are about to take the gate. So I think they're about to storm into some young axes. I'm not a huge fan of the amount of young axes he's brought. These guys are so bad. I think you're better off with the spears. I forgot what they're called. But the spears, they're worth about the same price, but they have more armor. So they can kind of deal with skirmishing fire a little bit better. I mean, basically you're using them as pin cushions to absorb ammo. But the young axes, like they can't really absorb ammo that well, and obviously they're trash at fighting. So honestly, it's just, I feel like the attacking armies are far superior in just like their matchup here. The Nervii infantry is just way better. Now we got some hillmen coming in. Setting up here. They're going to probably use their projectiles whenever they can. Some artillery fire coming down. Fierce swords pushing up. Looks like they're looking for a flank. They are pushing very aggressively and not giving a lot of time for the archers to fire, or the projectile, the throw spears to throw their javies or whatever. Now they're flanking around the defensive positions, getting behind the young axes. They stand no chance now. They never really did. They're still holding pretty well over on this side, as they've got noble infantry, and they're actually going to get charged and retreat. I think they're going to give up on this position because pretty soon they're going to be flanked from behind if they don't. They might hold right here, actually. That might be the case. Here comes more and more attacking from Ursas. The W.Whumsars are now starting to establish a new defensive position here. Got some units there. Just, you know, giving up some more ground. Kind of doing a bend but don't break strategy. At least that's their intent. Cimmerian Noble Infantry charging in. We've got Axemen counter-charging them. Once again, these hoplites, they have to rely on not getting flanked. If they get flanked, they're done. More young axes up here. Interesting. More young axes. All right, now we've got some fierce swords pushing forward. They're going for these archers. This is not good. These archers cannot get caught out like this. They got to get out of there, and that is a huge loss for the W.Whumsars. That is such a good archer unit. They were, one, on top of everything, they were getting shot at from enemy archers. They got charged. They got javies thrown at them. I think they just broke. I think they're just, they're like, I'm done. I'm done with this fight. And oh my gosh, look at this. The fierce swords. They found another opening. Oh no, they didn't actually throw. But they are catching these archers off guard. And that is huge. And they have just found a flank. Look at this. He's just running right past all these enemies. They are going to take some losses, but it might be worth it if they can get behind the defense. There we go. Oh yeah, that's huge. I don't know if this is worth it because they're going to get countercharged pretty quick and will most likely break fairly fast because they've been pelted down by a lot of skirmish fire. But here comes another fierce sword to reinforce the front line. They're really trying to break through here. More infantry pouring forward up this way. They've taken control of the gate. They're going to have that arrow tower support. They've got all their archers inside the settlement, and they are probably going to make it rain. They are going to make it rain. Oh, yeah. They are crushing these archers. They stand no chance, and this defense is really starting to feel like it's falling here. This, guys, let me say, like, this is a tough settlement to defend. Oh, there goes another volley there of fire against the throw spears. The throw spears will try to fire back, but this is a thin line of men here, and it does not look like it's going to hold for too long because there's just so much infantry and they have so many reserves. And look at this. Oh, Eastern Javies just letting loose the hate. Just letting loose the hate. All right, back over this way. The center is looking okay for the defenders. It's not looking great because it's better than other areas, I would say, but there's a lot of reinforcements that are going to be coming in. It doesn't look good. Actually, who am I kidding? What am I blind? I don't know. For some reason, yeah, it's not looking good at all. For some reason, I thought they were holding well. I thought this was their reserves. No, that's the attackers pushing in. Yeah, this center is falling. He's going to form a square formation with his throw spears. You should put them on guard mode so they will continue to throw even though they're engaged in combat. And they're going to, oh yeah, they're going to rely heavily on their skirmishing here to try to win this one. The balance of power is not like insanely bad, but it's not great for the defenders. I think they could still come back in this battle. I think they still have the units to do it. They just really got to skirmish down these guys. And this has been a fast battle, like intensely fast. Just a lot of killing in a short amount of time between these two armies, using a lot of skirmishing. I mean, it's no surprise that this battle was so quick compared to the other sieges, which had like the Greek-style stone walls. These walls just make it so you can, you know, attack quickly here. There we go. I like this. I like this. It kind of looks like they got some flanking fire going on here. They might actually kill off these axemen, which is really good, but they are getting flanked from the other side. So much for that advantage. The Armenians are pushing hard here, and so are the fierce swords. Oh, now we got some Oathsworn. definitely want to focus down this unit. If you can kill the Oathsworn, which they honestly are doing a pretty good job of doing, because they've got a Scorpion set up here that are just focusing fire most likely on the general. Let's see. Come on, fire. Fire, dude, fire. This guy's like looking at him, he's like, bro, are you gonna fire? He's like, oh, wait. He's like, come on, bro. Look at him. He's like, Frank, not today, buddy. Okay, there you go. Like, all right. I don't know what they're going for, but Frank, I'm not in the mood today. It looks like we're gonna lose this battle. Oh man, look at all the skirmish fire. It's like nothing really is lasting here. So many arrows coming in, so many javies. It's just insane. And yeah, we've got a lot of forces here. Oh, you might be able to exit. What are these archers doing? I guess they're out of ammo. They're just being tossed into the fray. I mean, it's close battle. It's a close battle. You know what I mean? It's. There. It looks like they're throwing archers in. It looks like they've already used up their ammo. If they could get some good cav charges and good volleys from the archers, kill the generals, I honestly think the defenders could still win this. The bounce power's not looking great, though. So they've got to rely on some good cav charges or something. Oh, no, there's some breakage going on here. Look, they got a general over here. Where has he been? Get him in the fight. I think they got to rely on some, like, crazy general play here. No. Don't even engage these archers. There's really no need. You could have just retreated the archers and charged the cav in. Yeah, they just lost a unit there. They didn't have to do that. All right. Here we go. They're charging in. There we go. This is what I want to see. These guys have spears, which is pretty cool. But still, like, it shouldn't be a problem. They're already down to like 80 men. Oh, hey, the general. There we go. The nervy-eyed general is done. He's done. He's toast. Let's see if they can quickly break this Oathsworn unit. They might have a shot here. Yeah, charged in here. Yes. The defenders could pull this off. I like how they're cycling troops in and out. That's nice. Throw spears going in. It looks like the Armenians are the biggest threat at this point in the battle. They've got a lot of infantry left. Nice. How many kills does the Scorpion have? It has 113. That's actually pretty good. Looks like they're done for, though. Getting blasted by arrows. Yeah, if the attackers still have a lot of ammo at this point, which I thought they didn't because they were charging in so many units of archers into the front line. Oh, I think he sees something. Oh, nice! Well played with the noble horse. Very well played. Ooh. It's tough charging into those archers because they have those spears. It makes it a little bit more challenging. But they don't want to get caught here. I don't know. This general's probably in trouble. Yeah, he's got to get out of there. He's going to lose many. But it might have been worth it. It's crazy, man. Those archers held strong. Now we've got the Pontic Royal Cav charging in, trying to support their infantry. I mean, guys, this is pretty close. This unit might be able to do some damage here, especially with this arrow tower support. It's a lot of infantry, though. If Pontus can win here, there's a possibility, but it's not looking like it. They've got some axemen here that are pretty fresh, and they already have 217 kills. Wow. Here we go. Here we go. Let's see what he goes. Oh, second win. Nice. Use of the second win. Oh, they charged right into that fire. That's probably going to be it for the general. Cimerian general. It's probably going to be it. Hey, over here, they're doing pretty well. This is really close. I mean, the bounce power is not saying it's close, but still, like, if generals are alive, they might be able to pull this off. Not a great charge. It kind of got stuck on the building there, which is unfortunate. Nothing the player did wrong there. Just the pathfinding really screwed him over there. These thorough spears, it says these are losing, but they're not losing decisively if they can get one good cav charge. This cav, it's getting chewed up by these archers with spears. The elite Persian archers. That is tragic. They're probably... Oh, hey, look, they won over here, the Cimmerian noble infantry. I don't know, guys. I think the generals are too banged up to win this one. They've almost completely defeated the Nervii. It's all going to come down to the Armenians, and I think they have plenty of troops, guys. Let's see. Is the general still alive for the Armenians? I don't think he is. So they lack... Oh, no. He's alive. I'm blind. Noble spearman. Well, a valiant effort by the winged Whumsars with the generals. And a great attack by the Ursas. And that's going to wrap it up for game one. So, just like that, the Ursas are going to... Ursas? I think it's how you pronounce it. Ursas. The Bears, they have taken second place in the tournament by getting a nice victory here with 6 points. Now, tomorrow we should get the second matchup here. So game 2 between the Ursas and the winged Whumsars. Now remember, winged Whumsars, they can come back right into this if they can just pull off a victory. Let's end the replay and look at the results here. So yeah, really good job here by Ursas. They got a lot of kills. Both of them carried their weight, 2,300 kills. Very nice job. And then here are the kills of the defending winged Whumsars. So that's going to wrap it up for game one between this matchup. A fairly quick battle, very intense, very like infantry focused battle, but also at the same time a lot of projectiles going in there, right? A lot of infantry with javies and stuff going in. And it was intense. I honestly think just the factions were better. That's not to take away any of the tactics. I think they tactically did well as well. But the factions were just generally, I think, better than these factions. So they were just able to use this awesome infantry to break through and get the victory. So very good job by Ursas, recovering nicely from the defeat of the Gorilla Boys. And we'll see game 2. And then after that, you're going to see the Crimson Chickens take on the Gorilla Boys in week 2. That will be fun. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And we'll see you next time in the on the battlefield.